Hi, I'm Jack Taylor. I've been with the band for 8 years. My job is that of a side drummer, and I do double duty as the drum major when we're on parade.
My name is Dan Brill, and I play snare drum. And I am the drum sergeant or lead tip for the Chicago Highlanders pipe band. And I've been lucky enough to be doing this since about 2011.
Hi, my name is Jeff Harris. I'm a piper with the Chicago Highlanders, and I started my lessons in 2008.
Hey, I'm Dan Tesh, and I'm a piper in the Highlanders, and I've been with the band almost 10 years, not quite. Currently the band manager. I've been doing that for about 5 years.
My name is Joe Schreiber. I'm a piper with the Chicago Highlanders. I'm currently the quartermaster, which, for those of you who don't know what a quartermaster is in charge of outfitting the band and pretty much every other miscellaneous thing that doesn't fall under music.
Anita Janis, bagpipes, pipe major, 18 years.
It's just started. I was 68 when I picked up my first drumsticks, and I was with the bands for 23 years, so I was 91 when I finished up. In addition to numerous concerts and private gigs, I march in a total of 480 parades, 260 as a drummer, 132 carrying a rifle, and 88 as a drum major. I practiced very hard. I took it quite seriously and was really enjoying. I had never played with a band in my life, and at that stage of life, this was something new to me and became very enthusiastic, and I would practice sometimes 3 or 4 hours in a day.
So Joe Schreiber, who's still currently a Highlander, he was my instructor. You know, Joe has had multiple rounds of students, and now I've got my own students, and you know, it's cool to bring it full circle.
From the time that I started lessons, it was just, putting hours and hours a day into it. Probably too much time, because repeating mistakes and cramping up the hands and all the things you're not supposed to do. But when I got into the band, it was a thrill. Well, my hopes in training the new generation of Highlanders is, of course, to keep the band going. We hit a low spot a few years ago in the band, and those of us who were left were like, this band is not folding on our watch. We're not going to let that happen. So our focus was to keep the band going at whatever cost. So now that we're getting an influx of new students, both drumming and piping, it's to keep the band going, build it, keep interest in bagpiping and drumming.
And right now, as I speak with you, the band is getting bigger because of everyone's dedication and everything, because we know what we're capable of doing. We push each other, and we push each other because we know we're having fun. And as long as we enjoy it, we'll continue to do our best.
I really feel honored that someone actually wants to learn something that I can share with them. So, it's one thing if you really like something, but someone else is interested in and actually wants to learn from you. So I'm really, we have great students. We've had a lot of people come. So I'm really happy to find someone that I can share this with, and hopefully it'll bring them as much life fulfillment. It's not like it's a quick rush. It's something that you can enjoy for your whole life.
I wouldn't have, there's all different kinds of people in this band, any band. Because of our common interests in pipe band and playing music, I wouldn't have been friends with the very different sort of people that I am friends with if it weren't for pipe band. I think pipe band really forms true friendship among those who would have otherwise never have met.
Just have so many like-minded people enjoying the same instrument. It's hard to find 2 people bagpipes. Most people like bagpipes or, oh yeah, at the funeral, but there's so much more than that. So to find 40 people that you can meet up with once a week that are so like-minded and can share this part, of your life, That's pretty cool.
I think 100 years is a real milestone for the band. We are one of the two, if not the oldest band in the entire Midwest, possibly even in the United States.
It's very cool to hit 100, you know, because you can do so, and you've seen the logos and everything we've been doing and all the things we've been trying to do, and if COVID wasn't here, we would have done a lot more. But it's very cool to know that in 25 years or in 50 years, somebody's gonna go, hey, does anybody look at this flash drive? What's this interview? Who are these people? It's kind of cool to know that this will be documented and kept, and that I was a part of it and got to be here for 100. But what's even better is I know going forward, the band will go forward.
I'm honored to be here at the 100 years. We're standing on the shoulders of 100 years of people who've been doing this, and it's our responsibility to make something of it, right? Make it special. Just to honor the people that came before us, and to kind of provide some historical archive and context for the people who hopefully come after us.
Well, I just want to say thank you very, very much for your support, all of our families, significant others, relatives, friends, because, you know, that requires a lot of support for us to do what we do together.
And for the new people, I want to thank you guys, because you're the future of the band. I've seen, you know, people get older and have to stop, you know, because either arthritis sets in or they can't walk anymore, you know, whatever the case may be. But it's the building from generation to generation that's made this band last 100 years.
Anybody that really wants to learn to play the pipes or the drums, regardless of the age, give it a try. And that's what they told me. You could at least try, and after a while you'll know whether you can or not. And of course, after a while I realized I think I could, and I was doing well. And I would say that to anybody, for heaven's sake, don't put off, give it a try, give it your best, and see whether or not you have the talent for it.
I hope that if you have the least desire or curiosity of playing the pipes and drums, you should try it. You should try it. I mean, I just think of all the other things in your life that you don't know about and you tried, and some you like, some you don't. Don't be intimidated. It's a great group. Everyone is so nice and, you know, welcoming, and I think you should just try it.
To play with the band in the first place, I think band people are good people, and it's a lot of fun to be with the fellow bandsmen, whether they're pipers or drummers. And I am so proud, so very proud, to have been part of the Chicago Highlanders. It's one of the highlights, and I've had many through my life, but it's one of the real highlights of my life. I would love to be able to live it all over again.